All right. There are several reasons a debtor may be denied the right to file for bankruptcy. Again, it's a right. It's a right bestowed upon you. It's a privilege. For bankruptcy, this is a way out. It's a way for you to benefit. Now, this is specifically for Chapter 7 here, but a lot of these we'll see again for the other chapters as well. Inadequate books or records, as previously mentioned, if the debtor fails to keep or preserve adequate books or records of their assets, if you can't prove the title of your car, where's the deed to your house, all those things. I don't know the extent to which you need to do that. I can't say I've gone into studying bankruptcy that hard. The court may deny their bankruptcy filing. Accurate financial records are crucial for the court to assess the debtor's financial situation and ensure a fair distribution of assets to creditors. Right? If you're doing some sort of illegal business and you can't prove your pay stubs because you don't really get pay stubs if you're engaged in illegal business, that would be another example of not preserving adequate books or records. Unless, I don't know, maybe you keep records of your illegal financial activities, but hey, that's you, not me. Time limitations. A debtor can only obtain a Chapter 7 bankruptcy discharge once every 8 years, so you can't keep gaming the system. Oh, just rack up credit card debts. Boom, I'm going to go bankrupt every 8 years, right? I mean, yeah, if they see you do that, they're probably also not going to let you do that once every 8 years. This is for the courts to assess, and there's real people there. They're going to assess if they think you're gaming the system. Now, if they've received a discharge within the past 8 years, they're going to be ineligible to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy again until the required time has passed. Fraudulent actions, gotta love it. Gotta always bring up fraud here. If the debtor has been found to conceal or transfer assets to defraud creditors, the court may deny the bankruptcy filing. This includes hiding assets, providing false information, or intentionally transferring property to avoid paying debts. Classic example. We'll talk about this again later in the lesson. And I'm going to use an extreme example. Obviously, it can be a little more hidden than this. But let's say I'm going to declare Chapter 7 bankruptcy tomorrow, and today I sell let's bring in gift tax, related party transactions, all those other beautiful lessons. Let's say I sell my car to my brother for $10, and let's say it's a nice car, so it's obviously not worth $10. Let's say I give my house to my mother. Let's say I give my sack of bars of gold to my sister, right? And those are gifts. Oh, yeah, I'm just very generous the day before I declare bankruptcy. Well, because, when I declare bankruptcy, I won't have to give up those assets. Well, the court's going to say, all right, that's a little ridiculous. Where do all those assets go that you had? That and if they do find out about that eventually, yeah, that's called fraud, and that is quite illegal. So that is going to be a reason that you're denied from proceeding with bankruptcy here. Again, you're trying to defraud creditors because what happens with this process, a lot of those assets will be sold, liquidated. That money will go to pay down the creditors. If you're trying to hide those things till the process is over, keep for yourself, that is a big no-no. Prior bankruptcy dismissal. If the debtor had a previous bankruptcy case dismissed within the past 180 days due to willful failure to comply with court orders or voluntarily requesting the dismissal after a creditor requested relief from the automatic stay, they may be denied the right to file for bankruptcy. Basically, if you've just messed up in the last 180 days, you're not going to really be able to do that again. A lot of these points, just know them generally. I can't say there's going to be questions that really drill you and say, 179 days ago, and then really kind of drill you too much on this. These are items that you should definitely know, but I would memorize things from the tax material a lot more than things from here. Failure to complete credit counseling. So, hey, if you go through this process, they're going to set you up with a little financial credit counseling and some education, right? It's kind of like if you get a DUI. That thankfully, I say I just hate driving, so can't say I'd ever have the opportunity to get one of those. But if you get one of those, then you have to go through some training, some courses on driving under the influence, all that stuff. So same thing here. It's kind of like the government saying, hey, you messed up. And if you mess up, you need to take a special course. In this case, it is on credit counseling. Bad faith. If the court determines that the debtor is filing for bankruptcy in bad faith, such as to abuse the bankruptcy system, the filing may be denied. This could include instances where the debtor has sufficient income to repay a significant portion of their debts, but attempts to file for bankruptcy in order to avoid their obligations. Right? That's why we take into account not only kind of the balance sheet where we deal with what are the assets and the liabilities, but also what is your income? Because maybe as time goes on, you can prove through your pay stubs that you will have enough money to pay this down. That's something that the court will consider as well. Debtor, not an individual. Well, only individuals can be discharged from bankruptcy. Entities such as corporations or partnerships are dissolved. Now, these reasons, among others, can result in a denial of the right to file for bankruptcy, which emphasizes the importance of transparency compliance, and good faith when pursuing bankruptcy relief. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of cpa.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.